I Am Malala. By Malala Yousafzai and Christina Lamb. Malala Yousafzai and Christina Lamb. Malala Yousafzai, Pakistani education activist, was born on July 12, 1997 in Mingora, Pakistan. She became an education activist in her homeland, Swat, where the Pakistani Taliban had banned education for girls. When she was 11, she wrote a blog under her pseudonym Gul Makai for the BBC in Urdu about her life. She was shot by Taliban gunmen and she survived, and after recovery she became a prominent activist. Christina Lamb, British journalist and writer, was born on May 15, 1965 in London. She has earned 18 major awards including 5 British Press Awards. She co-authored the book I Am Malala. I Am Malala. Chapter 1. I Am Malala, the story of the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban, is an autobiographical work published on October 8, 2013. Indicates the life of Malala, the rise and fall of Taliban in Pakistan, and the assassination attempt made against her on October 9, 2012. Divided into 5 parts. Part 1 covers the life of Malala before the Taliban. Chapter 1 is titled As a Daughter is Born, which gives the background of her life. Summary. The work starts with the birth of Malala in the Pashtun family. She indicates that rifles will be fired to celebrate the birth of son and none care about a daughter. Her father Ziauddin is different from other men in the Pashtun family, and only a few, including her father's cousin Jahan Sher Khan Yousafzai, went there to celebrate her birth. Her father loved her and she was named after Malala of Maiwand, the greatest heroine of Afghanistan. Pashtun children grew up with the story of how Malala inspired the Afghan army to defeat the Britishers in 1880. She then narrates the story how Malala as a teenage girl moved to the battlefield and inspired the men to fight against British, as she asked others to fight before she was killed. In school she read Sherlock Holmes, and her father too sing the song written by Rahmat Shah Sayel about Malala. They were staying in the beautiful valley named Swat, which was earlier called as Udyana, which means garden. During the time of independence for India, the Swat came under the Pakistan but remained autonomous. Swat is about 100 miles away from the Pakistan's capital Islamabad and took 5 hours to travel through Malakand Pass. None from the Swat Valley moved to Islamabad and she stayed in Mingora, the biggest town in Swat Valley. Her house was in Gukada, which means place of flowers, but was clled as Butkara, place of Buddhist statues. Buddhism was there from the 2nd century and Islam came during the 11th century when Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni invaded. She describes the natural beauty of the place and recollects spending time in the pyramid-shaped Mount Elum. When she was born, the family was very poor and their house had no bathroom or kitchen. After her birth, her brother was born and was named as Kushal. She narrates about her grandfather Janzar Khan, her mother Tor Pikai, and tells the nickname of her as Pisho and Lachi. She indicates about the ancestry of her mother and father. Like the majority of Swat people, she too belongs to the Yousafzai tribe, originally from Kandahar, who came to Swat from Kabul during the 16th century. As the tribe had no ruler, they thought of fixing a ruler, and the chiefs settled Miangul Abdul Haq as their king in 1917. He created an army for the Swat. In 1949, 2 years after the creation of Pakistan, the ruler abdicated in favour of his son Miangul Abdul Haq Jehanzeb. As he studied in a school in Peshawar, he built many schools, hospitals, and roads. In 1969, the ruler gave up the power and Swat became a part of Pakistan's northwest frontier province. She states that Malala was born as a proud daughter of Pakistan. She then indicates her neighbors, a girl named Safina and 2 boys named Babar and Basit with whom she used to play with. She states that when she get older, the girls would be expected to stay inside while boys will get enough freedom. Her father states that Malala will be free as a bird and she too loves to enjoy the freedom as the male in the society. For more videos, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.